That was great. Very kind of a cool sensory experience. Yeah, it was interesting. Well, I don't know. I mean, I heard a lot that rang a bell with me, and I know there's a lot of kind of commonality with consumers, people who have mental health issues, and so I heard a lot that rang true, and learned a little bit too. And I enjoy the younger generation too speaking up. I thought that was pretty cool. Well, it'll just maybe normalize it a little bit. Maybe people will realize that there's a normal face to the disorder, and also that recovery is possible.
Well, I really liked it because for me, as a person living with a mental disorder, it affirmed that I'm not alone, that there are others out there that have similar stories, and that recovery is possible. That they do get better with proper medication and seeing doctors and having a good support system. That recovery is possible. I really honestly think that it helps people to better understand what a person with lived experience goes through. It puts a face, and I hope that it will eliminate the stigma that is associated with schizophrenia.
I thought the installation was very well put together in terms of people sharing their own personal experiences. A lot of the times when you hear about schizophrenia, it comes from, I guess, the people that the medical community or the who's who, but you never hear at least a first-rate account of what people are dealing with and what their symptoms are. So for me, it was great for me to get that perspective, from people that are actually living and experiencing that every day. I think probably the most relatable is Jessica. And when I mentioned before that people present very differently, she seemed to be didn't have any issues, but here she is dealing with something pretty serious, and so I think it just also causes you to just reflect and just be just in terms of your actions and how you approach people, just to be mindful and respectful, and you never know what someone's going through, so just to be kind to people, and so I would say in terms of identifying with someone, that's probably the closest I felt to someone sharing their story.